Oh my god!
He took an intentional game over. What? No!
Oh my god!
He forfeited the match. He forfeited the match.
Why? That's Contra.
But yeah, I mean that's what I've been saying. You know, the whole time. It's like, you know, people are saying, don't you think you should practice a little more? Like, I'm pretty, you know, ready. You know, it's Contra. Like, once you get up here, if Contra wants you to lose, I mean, you're just gonna lose. Like, so.
Yeah, that's accurate.
So.
All right, we got our race here underway. We got outside Lutz. It's a little outside Lutz has started much earlier on the stream, but that's fine. I'm sure we'll see as it goes along here.
Yeah, don't
estimate leads and such.
Yeah, don't freak out, chat. We got RGL race bot. We'll handle it all, so we'll know, you know, who wins and whatnot, even if they, you know, kind of started a little differently, or if it looks different on the stream.
Oh my god. Outside Lutz had just the worst RNG. Dikembe, holy crap.
Yeah, I was worried about the wall there. Like, you know, you just never know with the wall. You just run up there. You're just, you know, you're doing PB attempts. It's just whatever. But in a race setting, the wall is pretty scary.
The wall's infinitely scary in a race setting. I mean, it's fine RTA, but it's annoying, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the biggest nightmares in the run in RTA. People still going YOLO on it, and it's scary. So we'll see if outside Lutz can make a comeback here. Baddap is going to have himself a nice lead coming out of the base one, as long as, well, no bullets and such.
Outside Lutz almost ate a bullet. We got down just in time there.
Mm-hmm. Scary. And we got the first boss here. No, outside Lutz isn't too far behind. Oof. But you have to remember, he's also 9 seconds ahead on time overall, so...
Right.
He might be about 20 seconds behind overall at the moment, so...
Yeah, it looked like screen went to black, or went to the little text in between for Baddap at about 208-ish.
208, oh, so he's...
Yeah, about 22, 23, something like that.
3 seconds, okay. So I let, outside Lutz has a little catching up to do. See how this goes. Baddap doing a little bit of a different kind of setup here for
You got a real early B.
the barrier. As long as he doesn't stop jumping, he'll be okay.
Lutz just not having a good go here.
No, did Lutz game over? Oh, Lutz just game over. Oh no.
So we're doing 2 out of 3 now, correct?
Yes, it is the best of 3 now, so...
Okay, so yeah, he'll still have a chance, you know, get it right and
for
pull
sure.
it back here. I mean, hey, it's still Contra. I mean, you know, things could go terribly wrong, so it's still not over, really. Like,
it's never over. Contra won't allow it to ever be over.
I remember the day I got my PB, it was like 10:47. I went and did a run on somebody's marathon thing, and I got like a 13:48 just because that's Contra for me. Like,
yeah, that's about right. Random game overs, just bullets. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, and he picked up the machine gun. That's the worst fate than dying there.
The machine gun is worse than just having a plain rifle, I feel like.
They do the same damage, but you can't control the machine gun's rate of fire.
Right.
So, mashing wins the day, and the machine gun is horribly slow in comparison.
Baddap just making his way through base 2 fairly normally.
Yeah, nicely. Got that spread, no mistakes so far. Just nice and clean Contra play. Got the outside Lutz, taking down the waterfall boss. He gets the pea shooter. I think he died. Or he's got a machine gun still.
Yeah, I think he's still got a machine gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is...
look at the speed of those shots. It's
Look
like...
at the blazing speed on outside Lutz.
if your eyes are good enough to even pick up those bullets, how fast they're traveling, I don't.
Oh my god. Excuse me. That's pretty great.
You could just see like a whole car length in between each bullet. Like, so coming up to the boss here for Baddap. He's starting on the left. Most of the time you see people go from middle and then kind of jump left and then kind of work back to the right. He went straight to the left.
So we have Baddap here on the phase 2 boss. He did not get the glitch.
No.
He did not kill either of them in the first go, so this is a 4 cycle. Unfortunate boss fight, but he still has such a good lead right now that it won't really come into play unless he dies.
No, screen went to black at like 5:19.5 for Baddap.
Yeah, Baddap has a very good lead at this point. But hey, let's see what Snowfield has to say. Certainly has a lot to say today, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, it definitely normally is quite the speaker. I got a little ahead of myself on my run here. I was doing fine. I got all the way to the turret guy way at the end, and there's a troll also that ran out, but I stood up just a little early and hit the troll bullet. So, or no, actually I think I got in a hurry and I hit the explosion from the water bottle. So.
Yeah, extremely unfortunate death. Snowfield death, just.
Oh, and Baddap jumps into the top of the turret there from the tank.
And too aggressive.
So now. This is
well.
well.
Oh
There's
my
the
god.
it's game over at the end of the boss, like at the boss. I mean, that's really bad. So now he's got to go all the way back through the level, and then even though Baddap just lost the spread at like the worst possible time to lose the spread, because you're not gonna get one back until like late hanger. You know he's sitting pretty over there.
Yeah, the second game over here for Lutz on another boss fight is just absolutely brutal. That's gonna be at least another 1.5 to 2 minute loss for Lutz, so Baddap pretty much has game 1 under control at this point. He just really has to finish. Okay, so it's a little troubled Baddap has at the other there, but
I think it's the worst.
soon.
I think it's the worst when those are the worst trolls I feel like you can get is when there's a turret guy, but then a troll runs out behind him. You know, so like there just happened to him, and also toward the end of Hangar where you got the 4 turret guys, it tends to sometimes get a troll at the end there. Those are like the worst in my opinion. I mean, Waterfall's kind of bad sometimes when you're just jumping along, and one guy just randomly runs out the side of the screen. But I feel like these are the worst kinds to get.
The waterfall thing is, once you have that stage down, like, the troll spawns don't matter. You can pre-fire in any directions to,
Right.
In Snowfield, you don't get that luxury since they can spawn above or below you, and you can probably lag just keep shooting the whole time, so you don't do that. Also, I think the overall worst troll spawns that can get you, I want to say, is Hangar.
Right, yeah.
Right at the end of Hangar, right before you go to the boss fight with those turrets, because they can pop out when you're in the air, and you just do absolutely nothing.
Right, yeah, that is the absolute worst in my opinion.
Such a nightmare. Look at that, going for some...
Whew.
Going for barrier here.
He
I
is dancing.
He wants to cut a rug.
You're right. Oh, Lutz taking another game over, unfortunately.
That is extremely unfortunate.
This is his last continue, I think. You don't get infinite continues in this game. He might be, it looks like he's not pressing start. He might be forfeiting.
He hit dot done instead of dot forfeit.
Dot forfeit, right?
He did forfeit the mat this round. Unfortunate, just... unfortunate spawns, unfortunate everything leading up to the waterfall and in base 2. Base 2 is a mean one for sure. I mean, you gotta take into the fact that a lot of people don't have low percent practice in this game either. So while like Angry Lanks can have too much time,
right?
Everybody else is gonna have a lot of struggle as you go through.
Yeah, if you guys saw the very first match, it was well the first one that I caught anyways. I think it was like maybe 4th or 5th match, perhaps. It was like Lynx versus Bald Nate, and Lynx actually died early to the Kimbe, but since like Toad's saying he has that low percent practice and knowledge, and I mean it's like he was still right on top of Nate the whole time when Nate kept the you know, the S and the R.
Mm. Alright, so Baddap, I feel, just gonna run this one out. Got spread again. Takes down, going to the end, one of the trolliest parts of the game. And there you go.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Thank you, Contra. You just had to display how much of an asshole you are.
Right? Worst troll in the game right there.
Literally the worst troll in the game.
Especially if you're getting here on PB pace and you know you got that adrenaline pumping and you're ready and you're like, yeah, I'm killing it. Boom. Now it just ruined you.
It's the most gut-wrenching punch every single time that happens in that spot. Should get HR Giger on the horn and see what about this game.
Yeah, very interesting enemy there.
I don't think there's any other kind of media or movies or anything like that out at the time that would have any influence on something like this.
Right.
They're all 100% original sprites.
Yeah, totally. Just I think they just sat around the table and just shot from a blank canvas, and this is what they came up with.
GG to Baddap, finishes with 11:36. Takes round 1 here.
So people in chat can be annoying sometimes. They're like, yeah, maybe you should use the code, and I'm like, no, like, you don't play the game. You play the game and realize, like, you know, yeah, we can beat the game in, you know, 10+ minutes or whatever, and sometimes Contra is playing you. You know, when you're sitting in, you've won your semis match and you're seated so high, like, what are you telling yourself, like, in that situation? Just, you know, what is going through your head? Like, you obviously you think you got it, you know, you're like, this is probably, yeah, I'm good, but what are you trying to, you know, what mindset are you trying to take into your last couple of matches?
Personally, I like to watch how other people play, and I like to also keep an eye on the race as I'm going through the stages.
That's a different, like, a lot of people don't like to look, you know.
Yeah, I find that as a bit of a detriment because I like to see what strats I need to start pulling off if I do, or if I have enough lead, I can start actually pulling back, playing things easier, and then just coasting out and trying to get a win that way. As far as preparation goes, I feel everybody's always nervous before every race, and I think they should be. I feel like a little nerves keep you on point.
Ooh, Baddap just letting that guy land right on his head.
Yeah, Baddap just, wow. Wow, that is really unfortunate.
Oh my god, he is down to his last life already. Wait, what happened to Lutz there?
Lutz died on the boss and he reset!
What? He was in the lead!
Oh my god! I just got done stating this is why you need to watch.
Also, but never reset. What? Like, you know, never reset.
Baddap stance moves!
Wow.
Oh my god.
I recall to the one of the Castlevania One Night Only tournaments. I think it was Bednack racing somebody, and I think it was Bednack versus Furious Paul, and Paul had died into the Dracula fight, giving Bednack the lead, but Bednack then died, and they were then neck and neck pretty much. But Bednack thought it was all over at that point, and he reset. And you know, so like if you're in a race, it's not, you know, don't reset.
Unless you're going to lose more time by not resetting, never reset.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you die like right in the very beginning, you know.
For Contra, I don't think it would ever take, like, but overall in games, like,
yeah.
Maybe just want to spread at this point, but I don't know. That's a solid minute 10 he's losing by resetting there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, resetting his timer was unfortunate, but it's fine. The race bot will have the correct time anyways.
Yeah, and like chat saying he might catch up. I mean, Baddap taking another death, and he just took a game over.
He game over, so Lutz is in the lead again.
With a reset at the Kimbe. This is the
wackiest game of Contra I've ever seen. The wackiest race.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is something else right here.
This is fantastic.
Can I get back in and race these guys?
Yeah. Alright. Well, with that being said, that game over, when Lutz has a rapid fire spread gun, he has a square lead at this point. So.
Yeah, he's pretty good to go.
I'm trying to think of ways that Baddap can. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna need an outside Lutz death.
Well, he did just use 2 continues and almost his last in the last run, so I mean it could happen.
Yeah, that's true. Anything can happen.
Maybe he got all that bad mojo out last time, and he's ready to go this time after the reset.
Something to note here, but outside Lutz missed barrier. So
now see, that's something I'm comfortable with is going B-less up here. I didn't learn ledge skip immediately, and then I was getting a really early B. Ooh, there's a death right there.
There it is. Oh so, my god.
So now Baddap, can come up and just get. He's not going to get any kind of ledge skip with those the Rowdy's taking, but still, I mean. But yeah, I learned B-less just for my runs early on because I was getting the early B and it was running out too soon. It wasn't helping out, so I feel really comfortable with B-less. But I don't think a lot of people really learn that. So.
For sure. And we got some Pea shooter versus Pea shooter action. Waterfall boss with the Pea shooter is obnoxious, not hard but obnoxious, and outside Lutz takes it down. So he's got, my guess would be some sort of lead. The timers are so weirdly timed at the moment. I honestly have no idea. But visually, yes, he has the lead, and he does actually have the lead. So.
Well, did Lutz reset his timer when he resetted the game?
Yes, he also resetted the timer.
But not a race bot though, right? I mean, I don't think you expect. I mean, if you reset,
you can't reset race bot now. Right. You would have to just like forfeit or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, race bot will have the correct time done here. It'll add 10 seconds because Contra rules you have to reset and then hit start races. Makes it almost even. but yeah.
So what I'm thinking is I mean, even though he's ahead, like if you look at the timers, like there's really that reset time in there. Like there's a little bit of leeway on the lead that he has over Baddap right now. I feel like because of the reset, but I still think he has this slight lead.
Yeah, Baddap opting for spread gun here. That's going to be horribly slow until he gets. There's a rapid fire drop in the base.
Yeah, outside Lutz just missed it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the room right now where you can get that rapid fire, so if Baddap gets that, he can definitely come back here. There's so many twists and turns in this one.
This is a crazy race, and not the best of ways, but not the worst of ways either, but this is just unpredictable right now.
Very much so. Final 4 room for outside Lutz. We got the rolling mine room for Baddap, who's flowing now. He's got his rapid fire spread. The boss fight here is going to be huge. Let's see how Lutz takes this. And he takes death. Fortunate.
Currently is 1 up Baddap. You can see the W, the wings with the W there on the outside of the player's name. That indicates how many rounds they have won.
Yeah, Baddap has 1 win. Outside Lutz is none. This is game 2. But outside Lutz still has not killed a single side to this thing. So with that, Baddap is, I believe, about to take the lead anyways. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Baddap coming back again and taking the lead.
Nice. There
What
goes
a
Lutz
wacky
finishing
game.
up. Indeed. Oh, here we go. What as crazy as these guys have been already, and what's been going on, Snowfield, aka Trollfield, should be rather exciting.
Yeah. I mean, the spread is nice in the beginning. You're gonna kill these things a little faster, but like, it's not a huge advantage in the beginning here, at least before you get spread again.
No, yeah, this is one level, like, if you don't have it in the beginning, you know, you're not going to lose too much.
Just slow down a little bit.
But this is the level where if you lose it after the midpoint, then it's really bad.
Got the triple right here.
Oh, and there he goes. Oh, but his SNR fell right down.
Oh my god, are you so lucky, Baddap? You didn't pick up that spread ahead of time.
Ooh. Oh, man.
No, outside Lutz restarted his timer when he reset.
Yeah, we have race bot. It didn't reset, so.
Oh man, Baddap outside Lutz again losing spread after the spread point. So at this point, Baddap has a serious lead.
Outside Lutz on his last life here. He's got game over itis, and he better shake it, or it's going to be game over for real, and he's going to be eliminated.
That is true. And here comes the boss fight down here. Baddap not gonna have
Oh
any.
wow! You can't stand there with the rifle like that. You got to go to the back of the screen.
And that squarely puts the game in Baddap's hands at this point.
Oh, Baddap just died.
Wow.
To this boss.
I'm shocked. What are you doing, Baddap? What are you doing?
He just stood there. No.
Going.
No.
Stop it already! Oh my god!
He took an intentional game over. What? No.
Oh my god!
He forfeited the match. He forfeited the match.
Why?
You were in the lead, my man. Even if you died.
Oh my god.
This is why you
watch.
Well, this is why you can watch, or either you just never, give up in the race. You just go.
Don't give up. Wow. Against all odds, we're going to have a third round here between these two.
Jesus. It's Contra, man. It's crazy. Like, race setting Contra has got to be one of the most intense races.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Emotions run high in races. I mean, admittedly, nobody wants to be defeated.
No.
So I get it. But you can't give up. Another thing is you can't give up. Giving up is the worst thing you can do.
Right.
It's like any kind of competition.
No, in the go ahead, Ted.
I was just gonna say, like, all the effort and work you put into this, like, you're just kind of spitting on yourself by just throwing it in your face, by not giving it a solid effort. You can screw up,
Exactly.
It's important.
I was gonna say in the first match of this semi match here, or this semi round, I mean, outside Lutz was like on his third continue. I mean, maybe I could see it at that point saying, okay, you got me, bud. But that last match, like, Baddap had no reason at all to reset. I mean,
no, not at all. Not at all. Baddap just made it not fortunate.
Phew, Lutz was dancing around, but ate it. He was one shot. The wall was one shot. Wow.
That's unfortunate. No, Baddap has a wonderful lead to start here now then.
That's Mark Wahlberg for you.
Alright,
reset. That's right. Don't say reset. They might do it.
I'll say reset.
Continue. Go forth.
Go forth and fight. Got some decent spread rhythm by Baddap here. Not too shabby. Got Lutz just. Well, again, the nice thing is you just don't have to worry. B-shooter base is still pretty easy.
Yeah, the base is base one especially is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
And when you're on a roll, when you're doing well, base one feels like 10 seconds in and out.
It really is like just the shortest stage.
see what they do with the boss here.
Dab setting up.
Yeah, but that was a good setup, taking out the cores in one go. Not bad.
There we go. Lutz doing a little bit of the low percent dance here. There he goes. He got it eventually.
Nick,
Thank
go.
you so much for the 100%, Nick.
100 bits. Thank you very much. Here we go. Baddap, yeah, he must not know ledge skip, or either he just took it out for his tournament, runs. He's just, every time I see him, he just has, there is a very specific pattern to your jumps you need to do, and he is just not even close. So he just must not know it, or just said, I'm not going for it.
I don't think he does, and he missed barrier here, which is another concern, especially with how close he just cut it with that bullet.
Well, he did the right thing though. Is he took out the scuba divers that shoot the mortar rounds. So if you saw Nate earlier, he did not take out those guys, and the one on the right got him up toward the top turret. Now, I think when you're doing B-list, that's the main thing, is take out those turret guys or mortar guys.
Alright, we got a boss fight here on the waterfall. Barrier didn't slow him down too much.
Not bad.
Well,
yeah.
I'd say they're both fairly close, but again, outside Lutz.
But that pulling out a 1 cycle. Wow, nice.
Screen lag there. And Baddap, yes, getting the 1 cycle. Oh, my. Lutz isn't even killing the arms.
Right. He's going on his last life,
Oh my god, why? Lutz?
I'm sure his blue pants were seeing this just then. Like,
oh, dear god. Okay, I got past the wall.
He now has acid wash kind of jeans with little holes in them. Cause that flame was like all over his kneecaps. Ooh, and there it is.
Pop, pop.
Dying to the Swiss roll.
I think he wanted to die there, at least.
Yeah, it would be a smart death to take right there at the beginning.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna forfeit. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
There's only been one finished race, or one finished run in the four runs we've had so far.
Which is crazy. I mean, these guys knocked out some pretty good people to get here, and then
He did.
And then the semis here have just been, phew.
Apparently the weight of competition is starting to weigh on our competitors here.
One night only tournament is what ONOT stands for, and it's where we do a bracketed tournament, and we do all the rounds in one stream. We don't space it out, matches over the course of a couple of weeks or something. We do it all today. So you'll start from the very first round and go all the way to the very last round. We'll have a winner today, and it'll be Angry Light. Because he's not
no bias there.
Well, I mean, seeing as who these guys. I mean, come on, like no offense to them, but if you're gonna make it to this point, like Lynx could have a Slurpee or something, and then just pick up the controller, and these guys would reset or something.
Oh, jeez. One of our commentators, strong words to our competition.
Well, I'm just saying, This is actually pre-recorded. I already know what's gonna happen. It's not pre-recorded. It's live. Yeah, he's gonna eat. He's gonna have a orange popsicle, which is a Lynx special.
Slurp it up. All right, outside Lutz on his last life on the base 2 boss. Let's see if he can clutch this one out. To keep any hopes to come back in this one, he's gonna have to pull a nope.
Nope. There he goes. I mean, it's not biased. I mean, if we're being honest, I was hoping FCJ had won, because I mean he's kind of like, he's up there, but he's not quite to the Toad level and the Lynx level, and not yet anyway. So I was hoping FCJ won, who was not an RGL member. So it's not biased. I'm just saying, Lynx is like, he could die 2 times and he's not gonna get knocked off his game, because like Toad said, he knows the low percent routing. He's ready.
Angry Lynx is very knowledgeable in all things Contra. I think he has swept the leaderboard at this point.
Yeah. Which is pretty gross.
It's pretty amazing. I agree. Baddap gets done with the Snowfield boss. Baddap kind of just coasting at this point. He doesn't. I'm curious if he's paying attention this time since he reset with the lead last time. But either way, I'm sure he's going to finish. Lutz is. I think he's. Oh. Game. Okay, he's at his last life now. He missed rapid fire, unfortunately.
Get down nice. Good duck there.
Yeah, fair nope.
Ooh, I thought he shorted that jump.
Little close on Baddap. I wasn't sure if he was going to go for the spliceable skip there. He opted not to. It was a smart choice.
You know, I hate the troll that can run out like right here at the end of 6 when you're jumping up to the level platform there. There's sometimes a guy right there.
Like, I feel like that's the rarest one, so you're not expecting it, but it's still there in the back of your mind. So
Right, ooh.
Got some
Eating a frisbee.
Frisbees. Yeah. Delicious Frisbees.
Yeah, so tasty. Taking him out though, on the hanger.
Mm-hmm. He's good to go at this point. Outside Lutz still in base 2. Making his way through. Oh, did I? Is there another game over?
Was there? I thought.
Yeah, I think so. Back. Hey.
Oh man, and he is down to 2 lives left, and that's probably got to be third continue. Like that's it, probably. I think. Baddap jumping over the claw to get on the polycart. I mean, that makes it easy, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't have to hit that tight, little frame or 2 to get up there. Because if you run too far, you die by the cart.
Yes, the carts can't actually kill you.
The cart deaths are so stupid feeling too. You're like, damn,
They
I just died to the cart. Like,
Well, quite a few times in this level as well, like, carts will either spawn and screw up other spawns, or so many soldiers will suddenly spawn and despawn carts at bad times that you need.
yeah.
It's a lot of mess. But, he's
Pretty
going
decent kill there, though.
there. Yeah.
And that might do it for Lutz. I think that's his last game over. That is a complete game over.
That is a complete game over for Lutz.
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
That is crazy to get to the semis and then to just have that, like.
That's rough. It's rough.
But no doubt, GG to making it this far. You had to put up some good rounds to get here, so GG. Let's get some GGs in chat for Lutz's appearance.
Give your energy to Lutz getting this far. Unfortunately, no finals for him today. That means Baddap, once he takes out the heart here, is going to be fighting our #1 seeded Angry Lanks. It's going to be just fantastic. I cannot wait.
They're going to do a 30 for 30 on ESPN about our one night only tournaments.